Hello, my name is Brian Furstead. I am doing a game dev live stream. This is live stream number 82. And today I'm going to talk about what I worked on in the latter half of the last sprint, what's going to be going on this sprint, and going to reveal or decide the name of my game. So, last time I did a stream, I talked about the equipment I was going to have in my game. So I decided I was going to have like a double jump ring, a phoenix fan, a pickaxe, and potions to grow and shrink. And so I went and I came up with some ideas for different puzzles associated with each of those. I didn't hover on those for very long because I don't want to focus on that and expose all those. And then I went through and I made a bunch of Jira epics that are basically all of the features I need to add to the game to make the puzzle ideas I came up with and those items work. So that's what I got here. I have yet to size any of these or sort them into the priority list. But presumably I'd have to do all of these. Unless I wanted to cut a puzzle or something, which I might have to do. We'll see. So that was what I worked on first. And then I jumped over to finishing up the main story. I was working on this and I kind of had the idea that, the 5 sort of stages of the story mountain or whatnot are sort of like the five stages of grief, right? Like the exposition, the denial. He's stuck in a loop every day. He's stuck on the same day. He's not moving on beyond the death of this person that he loves. And then in the end, the resolution is that he has to accept it and move on. And then along the way, there's all of the other stages of grief, anger, bargaining, and depression. I can try to work those into the 3 dungeons I'm going to have in the game. So, yeah, that's what I worked on there. MW2 Melvin's dad says hello. Hello. Alright, so that was what I worked on last time, and for this sprint I've got 2 stories planned. The first one is a chunk loading system, and then pick a name for the game. So what is the chunk loading system? Chunk loading system is basically a result of the fact that I can't have all of the content in the game loaded at the same time. Because there's a lot of stuff in the world, having it all loaded into RAM would be really disruptive, really slow potentially. And so I only want to load the stuff that's visible and maybe some neighboring stuff, just in case it takes a bit of time to load and unload things. I don't want it to be really jarring, where you move and then suddenly something's not loaded and then it pops in all of a sudden on the left half of the screen. So that's what a chunk loading system does, is it says, okay, what's nearby me, and it loads those things and then unloads other things. So I've broken that down into 8 stories that I'll work on throughout this sprint. So part of what I was doing today was breaking down these 2 features and sizing them, and then right now I'm going to focus on deciding on a name for the game and then updating some of the stuff to be appropriate for that. So I'm going to move decide name into in progress. So I've been thinking about this for a little bit, and I haven't had any better ideas or any reason to not go for this idea. So what I've decided is that here, can I do a Control F? We've got main character here. They have find and replace. Maybe they don't. Anyways, the main character's name is going to be the name of the game, and the main character's name is going to be Vesuvius. So I like the idea that there might be some sort of intro scene where the Roman gods are talking, and this boy is born, and they decide his name is going to, or his family decides his name is going to be Vesuvius, and the gods remark on this, saying his fate will inexplicably be tied to, or undoubtedly be tied to, this mountain. And they didn't know that Mount Vesuvius was a volcano at the time. So, yeah, that's my thought. Let me change the title of this stream here. Vesuvius Game Dev. There, it should be updated right now. Cool. So that's my decision. I'll note here in a comment the name of the done. So now that I've decided that, I've got to go through and fix up some things to sort of match that. See if I can do properties, display name, change it to Vesuvius. Cool. I also need to go through and rename the project, and then change the build system. So the simple one is in the build settings, project settings. Go to the player. The product name is called Vesuvius. And I'll work on seeing if I can update some other stuff without breaking things. that's going to be all for tonight. I think tomorrow I will have a bit more time, and so I can maybe do a longer stream while I'm working on the chunk loading system. So if you're watching this right now, whether you're watching live or you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. If you haven't yet, go check out the tech demo on itch.io. Hope you enjoy it. You can leave a comment there on itch.io or in the video. As always, have a nice day, nice night.